Come, my beloved, let us go to the countryside. Let us spend the night in the villages. Let us rise early to go to the vineyards, to see if the vines have budded, to see if their blossoms had opened, if the pomegranates are in bloom. There I will give you my love. The Song of Solomon, chapter 7, verses 11 and 12. The church was about to engage in earnest labour, and desired her Lord's company in it. She does not say, I will go, but let us go. It is blessed working when Jesus is at our side. It is the business of God's people to be the trimmers of the Lord's vines. Like our first parents, we are put into the garden of the Lord to be useful. So let us therefore go out into the field. Observe that the church, whenever she is in her right mind, in all her many labours, desires to enjoy communion with Christ. Some imagine that they cannot serve Christ actively, and yet have fellowship with him. They are mistaken. Doubtless it is easy to fritter away our inward life in outward exercises, and to come to complain with a spouse. They make me keep the vineyards, but my own vineyard I have not kept. But there is no reason why this should be the case, except through our own folly and neglect. It is certain that a professor may do nothing and yet grow quite as lifeless in spiritual things as those who are most busy. Mary was not praised for sitting still, but for her sitting at the feet of Jesus. Even so, Christians should not be praised for neglecting their duties under the presence and pretense of having secret fellowship with Jesus. It is not the sitting, but the sitting at the feet which is commendable. Do not think that activity in itself is evil. It is a great blessing and a means of grace to us. Paul called it a grace given to him to be allowed to preach, and every form of Christian service may become a personal blessing to those engaged in it. Those who have the most fellowship with Christ are not recluses or hermits who have much time to spare, but the untiring labourers who toil for Jesus and who in their toil have him side by side with them, so that they are workers together with God. Let us remember then in everything that we have to do, it is for Jesus, that we can do it and we should do it in close communion with him. Amen.